ok, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? Alors... Le jeu? Est-ce que tout fonctionne? Il y a le son. Je vais couper la musique du jeu. Enfin, du jeu de la musique. Je vais remettre ça. Voilà. Ok, tout a l'air bon. Tout a l'air bon. Bon, enfin de retour sur Honkai Staril. Bon retour, oui, ça fait longtemps. Ah, là ça fait plaisir les récompenses de retour. Ah. Ok, merci. Ouais, donc ça c'est ce que j'ai à faire. Une tenue pour One Mai récupérée gratuitement. 37 jours. Ça va. Pourquoi il met... Oui, ça c'est nouveau. D'accord. Ça aussi c'est nouveau. Ok. Bienvenue en Arcadia. À tout cosmique à nous. La voix de l'allégresse. D'accord. Merci. Boutique. Boutique d'échange. Ah oui. Merci. Une tenue. C'est pour le pionnier? On dirait. Elle est stylée. On essaiera de la choper. Il y a des nouveaux trucs assez stylés. Ok. Ici, il n'y a rien de nouveau. Ici, il n'y a rien de nouveau. D'accord, il donne comme ça. Merci. Oh! Je vais peut-être attendre un peu. Savoir qui je prends. Parce que j'hésite entre prendre la E2 de Hacheron et Aventurine. D'accord, merci. En fin de compte, j'avais pas déjà de stellaire, mais... Ah, c'est pas tout de suite. Ah d'accord, 320 c'est le minimum à gagner. Possibilité de gagner 100 vœux. What? Merci. Nouvelle mission pionnière, ok. Atout cosmique. Mais du coup, la mage d'avant n'a pas ajouté de quête? Ok, il doit y avoir des nouveaux trucs sur guerre de monnaie. Des nouveaux niveaux, tout. Ah, univers parallèle, ça s'arrête bientôt, mais on est au niveau max. Ah non, ils ont ajouté des niveaux. Oh. Bon, tant pis. Ah, des nouveaux persos. Marche 7G. Ah, Easy Lance, j'aimerais bien l'avoir. Elle est jolie. Hein? Bon, ça déconne un peu le truc. Oh. Augmente le nombre de points de compétences récupérés par une team et permet d'enregistrer le nombre. Ok. Pas mal. OMG, la team Dot qui revient. D'accord. Bon, je sais pas pourquoi je fais ça. J'aurai un point d'exclamation quoi qu'il arrive parce que j'ai plein de trucs. Ah. Non, c'est pas ça. Comment faire? Je me rappelle plus. Ah oui, là. Oh, l'arbitre. Oh, j'ai tout à faire. J'ai tout à faire. Ok, bon bah je pensais avoir des quêtes à rattraper, mais en fait non. Du coup, est-ce qu'on commence la quête principale tout de suite ou pas? Tiens, démonstration de personnage. Je voudrais essayer le nouveau personnage. De l'allégresse. En plus, c'est physique, j'ai pas de perso physique. Qu'est-ce que c'était marqué? Quoi? Du coup, allégresse, c'est des DPS ou pas? Alors, qu'est-ce que ça fait? Des dégâts physiques mineurs, ok, classique. Déploie une zone qui augmente l'allégresse de tous les alliés. Accorde panache. Obtient. Ça invoque l'allégresse? Non, c'est harmonie. Bon, vous savez quoi? Il génère panache. Ah, apparaît dans la barre d'action lorsque vous accumulez panache. D'accord. Donc j'imagine aussi, plus t'as de personnages à l'allégresse, plus tu le stack. Lorsque AA agit, il permet aux personnages de l'allégresse d'utiliser leur omni-compétence consécutivement. Ok. Sparksy au volant, Mousseman au tournant. Sparksy commence à streamer les blagues.
People always say that the will of heaven, but I wish to observe the heavens with my divination. May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star.
Ok, elle a l'air très drôle.
Stars of fortune favor us.
Don't move, okay? Let's play.
Bon, je vais voir mon téléphone, il a sonné. Je regarde vite fait.
Thousand places. Can you find the answer?
Je peux rien faire. J'ai pas compris.
No need to thank me.
Bon, les autres persos, on connaît. Ok. Ah ben. Le Battle Pass. Les vœux. Du coup, il y a elle. Il y a eux. En vrai, j'avais dit que je pourrais easy lance sur son rerun. Oh, j'ai 115 vœux. Je savais pas que j'avais autant de vœux. Mais est-ce que je vais encore beaucoup jouer la team dot? Je suis pas sûr. Même si je l'aime beaucoup. Bon, ça m'étonnerait que j'ai un 5 étoiles de toute façon. J'ai même pas eu un 4 étoiles, c'est fou. Ouais. 15 jours il reste. Tout ça en bannière, elle a perçu. Ok. Mais moi j'ai vu le Louvre d'argent en allégresse. Et elle m'intéresse. Mission de la finalité. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? C'est à Penacony. Donc si, il y avait bel et bien une continuité pionnière. Ça, c'est la nouvelle quête. Je suis pas obligé de faire ça. Je pense que je vais faire ça.
Come to think of it, I haven't chatted with Sonny in ages. Let's go see what he's up to.
J'ai un chapeau. Waouh.
Miss March 7th is looking for you everywhere. I don't know the details either, but she told me that if I see you, I should remind you to check your messages. She also said that some things you missed are actually extremely important.
Un cadeau. La dame aux étincelles est revenue. Sparkle, ce serait logique, ça veut dire étincelle. Oh, le pom-pom en pyjama. Ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas joué.
Of course I like it. Big sis Dahlia always knows what's on my mind.
So that means we'll be companions again on the next Trailblaze mission?
Of course. I deliberately picked up my pace for that. Though, sadly, I still missed out on some things.
C'est une sans nom.
Indeed. Had you joined the Amphorian expedition, it would have made a lot of things easier.
Oh, you're finally here. Big sis Dahlia has been asking about you non-stop.
He's just been on a roll with these kind of jokes lately.
No worries. It's okay if he forgot. He's always preferred the latest new thing. Maybe he picked up that bad habit from me. Long time no see. Now, does anything ring a bell? But what? Don't tell me.
What's gotten into you? Did Amphorius give you amnesia? She was the one who helped you suppress the rampaging Stellaron back at the space... Exactly! What's wrong with you? Totally! It was Big Sis Dahlia who dealt the final blow to that Lord Ravager the first time we went to the Cienjo. That was why Big Sis Dahlia had to go back to the garden to recover and couldn't join us in Penacony.
No need for reminders from us. He has spent more time with the Dahlia than anyone else. Why don't you let her diagnose you? She's the Express's resident.
D'ailleurs, Velt, il a pas de voix. Ils n'ont pas voice.
Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and get over here. It's not like this hasn't happened before. Leave it.
I concur. If there's an issue with memories, then we'd better not waste any time.
Why are you... No. This isn't right.
Listen. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Hang on.
Well, this is quite unusual. Your memories are quite tricky. Is someone protecting those memories? try again then. Destiny is much like memory. Since it twists and turns like a maze, perhaps we'll meet again soon.
You're finally here! Lady Black Swan has something urgent, and you almost missed her. Now's not the time for jokes.
We guess there's no point in wasting any more effort, right? Your memories are truly extraordinary. It's as if they exist beyond. Why take memories so seriously?
C'est Vernight qui nous couvre. Et comment s'est retrouvé là?
Welcome. Would you like me to dim the lights more? Don't worry. I haven't harmed your companions. What you've seen stays. I'd feel a bit hurt if I didn't leave any impression on you at all. My name is Constance, an ordinary memo keeper. If you'd like, you can do what everyone else does and call me the Daliha for now. It's a bit complicated to explain. Through certain methods, I've brought you into my own heart.
Il y a un chat.
We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This
Les boules
is
chat.
the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay, but don't let me apologize. I thought that becoming someone you are familiar with would make things Take it easy. That's exactly why I came to find you. Let's start with the first question. Now. And witness your own death.
Ah bon?
How does it feel to see your own corpse like this? I know death doesn't faze the nameless. It's practically just another... So don't worry. This scene isn't real. It comes from something you're all too This was foreseen by the script. It's another possible ending for you in Penacony. But it was prevented by the Stellaron Hunters long ago. It's a tomorrow that never came. In other words, it's an... Actually, I'm one of them. That's quite the incredulous look. Like the others, I can't reveal too much. Even if we are hidden in this place, we can't
Elle me rend
escape
perplexe.
from omnipresent death. But I trust you won't be surprised by a Stellaron Hunter's sudden visit. After all, that's what our two groups are. I'm here to tell you only one thing. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen. That's hard to say for now, but the gravity of the situation is clear. Either way, I must help you recover everything about the finality. It's not surprising. Have you ever kept a gentle pet? They can always guess what's on your mind. Always actively track. Memories work the same way, if you ask me. Once your brain discovers a void in your memories, I will keep my promise. I will awaken your memory. Perhaps I can also take this chance to peek into your past. Which, don't worry, I won't do anything in a... Please, let me touch you a little bit. You'll need some gentle stimulation to... Let us now go back to where it all began. Take it slow. Don't let the memories overwhelm you, and don't worry. So,
Oh, Firefly.
seems like a rough start. Don't worry. Chaos is pretty. Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony. The land at that time, a grand celebration of the harmony was about to begin. The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. There, you encountered Adventurine, an IPC executive who appeared to be answering that he desperately sought allies, attempting to tip the family's scales with himself alone. And then there was Sunday, the former head of... There was also his sister, the renowned Robin. She was... Oh my. Have there been gaps in your memory? Ah, right. That girl who called herself an artist and was hunted down by the family. What you see as a first encounter is actually a long-awaited reunion for her. Think of that girl who can neither enter dreams nor wished to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
Is this what dreams are? I can't see anything. Can't hear anything. I don't understand. Why do people long for this darkness?
Don't move yet. It's going to hurt real bad.
Is the surgery over?
Yeah. As expected, you can't recover the ability to dream, even after paying such a heavy price. We only get one shot at this.
It's fine. One chance. Is there anything?
Just don't die. Take a breather. Once the calibration is done, I'll let you officially enter the dream.
And then I'll be able to enter that, like...
Don't get your hopes up. It's just a nickname. Your dream might not come true.
People always describe it this way. Once you wake up...
Sounds like you're just trying to make yourself feel better.
Maybe when the day we cross paths again arrives, I think I'll pretend we've never met. I made a promise with him. Our reunion is right before us. I have...
Even if he's...
No matter how this story ends, I want it in the future that Elio foresaw we never had an ending. But I still have the chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
Thinking hard over there?
Just spacing out for a while. This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world. It's mind-blowing to think that I'm actually still lying in a life support pod.
Are you sure? Never mind. Hurry up. The Astral Express has arrived.
Moi, je peux entendre du bruit.
How is the situation? Can we avoid the family surveillance?
ID's already taken care of, but there's a snag. Let's walk and talk. Head to the room I prepped.
Oh.
This time, I should be on.
So, what's the problem?
I hired a helper to slip into Penacony ahead of time to snoop around. She just sent me some intel. There's bad news. The family is borderline
Is there an emanator of the harmony?
It's not necessarily because of a person. Anyway, just like the script says, no matter how you...
There's not even a single gap?
Even just for a couple. It's not that we can't create one. The problem is that you're no small fry. Here in Penacony, you're a colossal threat. They'll be onto you even if you. That means even if I manage to sneak in, I won't be able. Exactly. And a brawl won't change a thing. This is. It might be risky. But the family still hasn't figured out who's still around Hunter Sam, really. At least not. Then let's use that to our advantage. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and attack the Reverie Hotel. I studied their defenses on the way here. Their basic security won't be able to keep me in check. Create a commotion to force Sam in the spotlight. Then I'll rush back here at top speed, and while the chaos is still fresh, dive into the dream as Firefly. Too risky. It's not worth it to expose our trump card Sam just for an uncertain gamble. But we're already here. Might as well give it a shot. Let me extrapolate the route and calculate the security. Hold on.
J'espère que la variante allégresse de Louvre d'argent sera orientée DPS et tout.
Weird. My readings show security is practically non-existent. That doesn't match what you told me. Describe to me what you see, just to be safe. Describe? It's just your standard hotel sofa, dream pool, and... Who's there? Relax. There's no one here. I knew it. What you're seeing isn't quite the same as the surveillance I see. That is weird. How does that work? I told you, dreams are never as simple as they seem. You haven't gone anywhere. You've been here the whole time, saying weird. This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels... And here I thought you... sorry. Could you... Following the script, we secured a discarded dream pool. Wasn't easy. Some IPC lackey decided to fight us for it. IPC? Forget it. It's not like they won. I converted it into a life support pod. Right now, we're both drifting at the edge of the Astana system. I see. We're using the Synesthesia dreamscape. But this scenery doesn't exactly scream sweet dream anyway. What you saw just now was probably a mirage. Right. Then the plan to attack the hotel won't work either. Exactly. The only thing you can attack right now is... In other words, I'm still in the clear. And I'm just one step away from the 12 hours. You always manage to find a silver lining in a pile of bad... At least things are much clearer now. Let me take a look elsewhere first. Maybe I'll stumble upon a good entrance to become a stowaway. You scout ahead. I'll get in touch with the temp helper. Silverwolf, did you hear something? I didn't notice anything. Strange disturbances in the memory zone are nothing unusual. Wait. I'd recognize that sound anywhere. Just as I thought. Shouldn't you take cover for... No need. I know that... It's not necessarily the real propagation. This star system went through the swarm disaster long ago. Are you saying this is just an echo from... Ideally, yes. But it might also be more like a meme. A fear bear... So this dreamscape really isn't under the... Maybe you're right. Let me try it out.
Ah, je les déteste ces bestioles là. Parce qu'elles sont un peu dans mon casque.
Don't worry. The night will soon fall. Good night. Way too weak. Nothing like in real life.
Bon bah ils sont morts.
The remains are gone. Was it figures? No wonder a scrapped dream pool isn't worth a dime. Better stay on guard. Not it. Got it. Also, you can actually just.
J'ai cru que c'était la grosse bête de cauchemar au début qu'on entendait.
That's your bad habit. Sorry. Never mind. If it makes you feel better. Thank you.
Et le désastre de l'essence, c'est quelque chose qu'elle a connu, si je me souviens bien.
Reliving old memories isn't always such a bad thing, is it? Looks like this business trip has put you in good spirits.
What?
Oh, got a response from our helper. Head to the main lobby. She'll send some, but watch your back. That one's a masked fool. Who knows what they might. Hello? The signal's gone. Here we go again. The mech won't start. Why? Huh? They didn't attack me. What lies at the end of this?
Peut-être qu'ils ont trouvé Acheron au bout du couloir. C'est peut-être le même couloir qu'Acheron était perdu là. Puis nous aussi. Ah là il y a des cadavres.
Debris everywhere. But weren't they just illusions? There's someone else here besides.
Ils ont l'air brûlés.
The true Sting died from a high heat reaction. How can this be? The swarm is one thing, but even for Memoria, why would Glamoth's Iron Cavalry? I hope we can see. Will we see each other?
Then we should be able to find each other.
AR-214. What is this nightmare?
All right. Not the best timing, but that's as far as this. So, how are you feeling? Any discomfort? Strictly speaking, these are my memories. I can't presume to speak. You had just arrived in Penacony at that time, and were checking in at the... By now, you should know that memories are both precious and dangerous. If too many memories come flooding back at once, it would be too much for you to bear. I'm afraid I can't tell you directly. Whether intentional or not, putting memories into words would only distort them. Relax. The dust is being swept aside. Though part of it was stolen, the memory of Penacony has become clear again. What you just witnessed was her beginning. This dream diverges into two parallel paths. Yours, named the Trailblaze, these two paths will eventually intersect. And to reach that moment, We must find more. You still remember her, don't you? Robin, known by all after you entered the dream. She was using the Harmony's power to help you adjust to the sweet dream. She had already become a victim of a sinister plot when you saw her again. What did she discover during that time that would make her be careful? This time, into a past utterly at odds with the...
Donc dans les souvenirs de Robin avant qu'elle se fasse attaquer du coup.
Are you alright? Well, you are.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitor. Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the... Robin?
Leave it. Don't worry. Just relax.
Even so, tuning is still beyond me.
Don't worry. Keep going.
But brother...
What did you do to...
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dream. Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by memoria. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the memoria as you wish. Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again.
Don't mind him. He's always like that. Please, enjoy the beautiful dreamscape.
Sorry, brother.
I'm the one who should apologize. I knew you weren't feeling well, yet I should have known. Losing your voice was just the tip of the iceberg. The real problem lies with the harmony, doesn't it?
Just as I thought. You figured.
Your letter. I've kept it with me all this time. Don't worry. This is crucial.
Let me help you shoulder some of the burden. Did something happen in Penacony?
The Charmony Festival is approaching, and with all sorts of guests mingling, Mr. Gopherwood must focus entirely on the preparations, leaving no this creates an opening for some people to exploit.
Non.
If there really is a traitor...
I heard the Dream Master has fallen ill. Since I came back,
There was an accident not long ago. He's gravely ill, and I'm afraid he won't be able to appear in his humanoid form for a while. That's why we need to help him even more. Leave the No buts. Listen, Robin. Never get involved with death. You need to sing your heart out. Not even the shadow of harmony itself.
that's true. Ever since we were kids, then I'll go get ready. Be careful, brother.
Of course.
N'empêche, ça va commencer par tiens, ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a pas parlé à Sunday. Il nous a dit d'aller voir Mark Seven et puis voilà.
Big brother. You're always hiding you're acting like everything's fine. I saw you at Daylight Pavilion. When I wrote that letter, I could still barely manage to tune. Later things just kept getting... My intuition tells me that something must be wrong with the dreamscape. In my current state, I'm wondering if I can... I'll do my best. I've been wondering about something from just now. There seems to be a faint dissonance nearby.
Don't even think about running away.
Sorry for both.
What's wrong? I'll help you. I can't possibly ignore
Hey, look!
Ha! Good work!
Stowaway? Seems there wasn't a coincidence. The Bloodhound picked up that strange noise. Better to stay out of sight for now.
That's enough, boys. What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest. He's the officer. Sent.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks...
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair. You guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just... Yes, sir.
Something's off. He's not lying. But why?
Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a...
Thanks. Without your kind help,
Just part of the job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me.
too many people know me. It wouldn't be wise to follow them so openly. Looks like I'll have to use a few methods of my own. We need to get closer. Find a hidden spot.
Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family.
Success! Thank goodness I wasn't just... That girl claims to be an artist.
Well, we can talk about that another time. Right now, I want to give you...
If I'm wrong about this...
Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest.
Just here... I guess I was worried for nothing. Sorry, Trailblazer. And Miss Firefly. I should leave the dreamscape
Running out of time?
Huh? They split up?
Everyone needs to be here is here. Not to be a buzzkill, but just a reminder. Don't forget about your first death.
Who's she talking to?
Shh. Let's not talk about this. I think someone's following me. Did you have fun?
No. My intuition was right. Now I need to be extra careful.
Hein? On a vu Daliha, non?
He's coming our way.
Hey, well, if it isn't... It's been such a long...
And who's this? I feel like things are getting more and...
Long time no see, superstar.
There's someone else. Oh! Lady Siobhan?
Still radiant as ever. I could spot you from a mile away. I came over to say hi.
Drawing too much attention is never a...
Oh, reminds me of that old saying, from afar. And only when you get close do you realize how restless that heart...
Sorry you had to see that. I just came out to clear my head. But...
I heard about your voice issue. Drop by the Dream Jolt hostelry when you're free, and I'll take a look at what's going on.
Thanks. I never thought even after all this time, I'd still be troubling you, Lady Siobhan.
You must be pretty nervous if you're being this formal.
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two.
I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave. I'll come visit you properly. It's just that...
You need some alone time, I get it. It's a date then.
It's...
Right. It is the Charmony Festival after all. As people say. Remember? Before one of your tours, I asked you a question. It's been quite a while since then. Robin? What?
I think I've got my answer. But instead of words, I'd rather answer with a song.
That's actually more convincing.
already, Siobhan. If there was more time... No. The distance. It's so far. Just where did they go? The static. They passed and past the Papashi, and then the void. Did she return to reality? Again? Dream's Edge. Oh, I get right. Makes sense. I should have known. Anyway, I'll check.
Okay.
Can't navigate any further from here. The family never stops weaving their sweet dreams. And Penacony... Why would someone choose this...
Excuse me, is that?
Hello.
I never thought I'd meet you here. When I joined the Bloodhound family, you were the one who delivered the family's greetings. You probably don't remember me. No, that's too rude of me.
Of course I remember you, Mr. Loka. I don't spend a lot of time in Penacony, and have even fewer chances to help out the Harmony. If I'm willing to go, I always make sure to get to know everyone beforehand. After all, family greetings can't be mere pleasantries.
Miss Robin. By the way, what brings you to Dream's Edge?
Pardon me, but have you seen two tourists? They both have gray hair, and one of them is a young lady wearing a hair clip.
You're looking for someone? I don't really recall.
Oh, well...
Don't bother.
Mr. Sunday!
I heard someone's up to no good, so I came to check. Just kidding. Don't be so tense. Robin hasn't been home for a while, so I brought her here specifically to look. As for those two mentioned earlier, they were guests we met. They left some items behind, which I've already returned. There's no need to...
Understood.
There's a construction site ahead, so we won't go any...
Thanks a lot, Mr.
I couldn't speak freely earlier. Robin?
Like you said, I'm here to reminisce about... What about you?
Tracking down criminals is my duty. And you, my dear sister. You've always been this stubborn. And in times like these, I wish you never had this trait. You're still investigating on your own, ignoring what I said.
Yeah. I can't stop thinking of death, so I followed some people all the way. After all, I witnessed that horrific scene at the Dewlight Pavilion.
Oh, so you saw them? Those family members who were in the sweet dream, yet...
I only saw documents strewn on the tabletop. If my brother had even an ounce of energy left, just like now, if it weren't for getting the truth out of you. I absolutely won't tolerate your arrogant and Just kidding. Don't be so tense. But my brother never jokes around with strangers. I watched as he smoothed away the sharp corners of himself. Stop insulting my elder brother. Otherwise...
And here I thought you'd enjoy my little creative spin I'd put on him. Don't you think he's more likable that way?
I trust you're mentally prepared to face the consequences of posing as a family head on Penacony.
Jeez, I didn't expect to get played by a little bird. But do you really think you've got what it takes? There's no shortage of people trying to catch you.
Ouais, ça me semblait bizarre que Sunday soit là quand même.
This place is still governed by the 5 lineages. And along the way, you've seen how many of their members are. Besides, Here at the edge of the dream. What do you mean, can? You think you can get your lost power back? I'll give credit where it's due. You must be quite... You're also quite clever. You almost got everything right. Silent little bird. Have you considered that maybe your sweet dreams never changed at all? They just stopped welcoming you because you grew up like a mask. Once you wear it for too long, you can never take it off again. As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order. Oh. You know what they say. Robins will fight tooth and nail to protect their territory. Oh, right on schedule. Gray hair should be wrapping up soon. Miss Sparkle, time to head to the...
Let's roll! Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't... So tell me, what exactly...
How are you feeling? The fool killed her. And the crime scene you witnessed was staged by her. Of course, there's no such thing as true death on Penacony. For Rob, that stage is called the Sweet Dream. Everyone upon it carries their own desires, striving to see them fulfilled. Before we continue, I have one more question. How much are you willing to trust? As a matter of fact, I've appeared in your memories. That's exactly what I liked. Let's follow that train of thought. Even I don't know about your experiences in Dream's Edge. When I asked, but judging from her expression, I believe it. And Sparkle wasn't just here for fun. She's in cahoots with the... She disguised herself as someone from your past, using every means possible to hint at the truth. What a kind-hearted fool she was. Thanks to her, you and Firefly managed to uncover a piece of watch and the dangers that lurk. A memory zone mean something unto death. At least back then, you missed with the help of a... let's say graceful memo keeper lady. I was there at that time too.
What?
See you next time. Hurry.
Putain, ils nous font pop dans les cinématiques.
Don't worry, I've got you. How are you feeling? Passing through Memoria so suddenly always leaves you in a daze. That memo keeper had ulterior motives. She could have sent all of you away.
What happened just now?
It's a memory zone meme. Some Penaconian legends mentioned it and called it death. I caught something unusual, but couldn't get a clear look at it.
But I saw it. In that instant, before it was about to strike, a reflection of another dreamscape appeared in its pupils. It was somewhat... What if death doesn't exist in sweet dreams? Or so they say. But what if that's not a lie? Perhaps death is just sinking into a deeper dreamscape.
Oh la vache.
Too bad. A nosy memo keeper had to show up. Next time we meet, leave it to me.
Every time you say that, it's always you who seems to be having fun. This time, it's not necessarily a bad thing. If I really do meet my end, I won't have a chance to...
I can't sense them anymore. I'm afraid they must have gone back to reality.
Hold on. Still no good. I can't get in touch with Silverwolf and... Oh, I left her a message. If she gets it, she'll help guide him. Or we could head back to reality first and get in touch with...
Hold on. Recklessly crossing through the dreamscape now.
What's the matter?
Death caused such a huge commotion that the omnipotent being within the sweet dream has turned its gaze upon this place.
Then aren't we...
We should be fine for now. Death has his attention, as long as we're, in fact, within this dreamscape. We might... Before you arrived, I did some digging around. From what I've learned, whatever it is, I believe it'll be of some use. It's that memory zone meme. Be careful. What's that? Firefly, let's...
From the traces nearby, it was Death's doing.
No, your conjecture is right. It's just that these birds weren't welcome.
You've seen them before?
Yes, but that's what makes this so intriguing. That reminds me, there's something important I still haven't asked you yet. Would you like to die together with me?
Today?
I just love catching you off guard like that. Then, take a few steps back. I have a few conjectures.
What are you...
Just as I thought.
So, what happened?
These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood. That omnipotent being in the sweet dream. The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow. Yet here we are, completely unharmed.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes. I mean,
it's not relief, I feel.
If only it was just one. But was it really him? If I remember correctly, the Dream Master's body was burned to ashes.
Not only that, over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch of Penacony's land. The title Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreams. In extreme cases, he could probably burn all of Penacony to the ground. Easy now. We're safe for the time being. Lately, Gopher Wood has been claiming to be ill, never appearing in the 12 hours.
So, you're saying that burying this crime...
I don't think so. A mistake anyone could make. Setting up layer upon layer of security. Why don't we give it a shot? And
there won't be any new experiences. I'll activate Firefly.
What a pity. I would have much preferred to see you in a pinch.
Teacher, we'll be ready. Everyone's been waiting. Thanks.
I'll
energize. Faint light. Dispel the gloom. Restore the sun. Once more.
Next time, please. I'll be there from growing here.
Endless flowers. Please bloom for tomorrow.
Time to wake up.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Oh, le petit père Pollux. Elle était vraiment cool à jouer cette team là. Bah elle l'est toujours d'ailleurs.
You're the expert. Yet I've always imagined that calling upon that power.
Is this it?
It only looks like an entrance. That crack doesn't lead anywhere. Clearly Gopher Wood had help from a memo keeper. And since that light cone isn't in...
Is there really no other way?
We could try our luck. Perhaps the memo keeper helping Gopher Wood shares the same habits as me. I'll take a look. But don't get... Pretty careless indeed. Looks like we're in luck. Do you have memories like that? A moment in time?
Of course.
What a shame.
Huh?
Don't take it to heart. I'm just imitating those annoying memo keepers. In their view, the more memory is recalled, the more likely it is to become distorted beyond recognition. Each time you recall a memory, you risk distorting its true face. But they weren't wrong about the present situation. Even if Gopher Wood were to come in person, he'd need to bring a specific. That's exactly why we have a contingent.
But I haven't seen anything.
Oh, sorry. Inside here, there must be some kind of
But for us, that's probably meaningless. Still, let's go take a look inside.
That's right. Go ahead. And a price to pay.
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks,
How can this be? AR 214. Is that really you?
You don't have to force yourself. I can
No. It's a...
Was it her that you saw when infiltrating Penacony?
Yes. I saw her fighting off the swarm. But it was just Memoria, and it vanished quickly. Silverwolf mentioned that Penacony had also faced a swarm invasion before. And after everything was over, she had already left.
So this time, do you...
Would it be any different? I really was thinking about it calmly. Nothing can change it. A memory.
Il faut qu'ils arrivent à reconnaître leurs armures alors qu'ils s'y ressemblent.
I wish I wasn't like this. She and we could be called friends. I wish I could just break down and cry for her. Like any normal person would. To what surfaced in my mind was that this is our predestined fate.
One day.
Not today. Though it's already too late.
Maybe you should calm down first. Unfortunately, this isn't Memoria, but a real Glamoth Knight. Clearly, Penacony was her final death.
I'm surprised she made it to Penacony.
Oh, the Glamoth regulations.
Worse than that. She was the first and only deserter of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry. The Empire hadn't fallen yet, but she didn't want to accept a fate of dying in battle. So she left on her own. We had a brief farewell, but I didn't stop her. I couldn't. Leaving the Glamoth Empire itself would quickly drain her. If we can't change the outcome, why should I stop?
Quickly drain her life away. Oh.
Yes, just like me. Leaving the cockpit without permission is strictly prohibited. Surviving knights must actively return to formation. These aren't just military regulations. They're the terms of our survival. When not piloting the Firefly Type 4, I must stay in the Crow Sleep Pod. Otherwise, my entropy loss syndrome will only get worse.
So, have you figured out the reason yet?
When he and Kafka found me, I had just finished my duties as a Glamoth in my final battle. The Empire fell, and all restrictions vanished. For the first time, green flames ignited upon my body. That's when I realized entropy loss syndrome is a death called living.
The propagation? That's the true source of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry?
Yes. I've seen it happen. When the Swarm King dies, the swarm completely loses its vitality. Just like Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, they weren't given a sense of self. The moment they stray from the hive, they're already dead. The same goes for entropy loss syndrome. Could you help me take her away? I don't want to leave her here alone after all this is over. I want to give her a proper...
I'm happy to help. She wanted to escape her fate, but in the end, she died fighting against the swarm. Do you know her name?
When we parted, she had no name, just like me. But I hope, by the time...
Why did Gopher Wood leave her here? No matter how deeply is your past?
It's not clear yet. But obviously she had multiple fatal wounds on her body. Before we left, Kafka told me, in her view, dreams are inherently a convergence of the past. It's this, however, the Dream Master's weakness...
Good. Now then... Oh? Good news. It seems like we've got a few intruders in this dreamscape. Looks like Silver...
That was fast.
Must be that Memo Keeper's guidance. Either she's lost her sense of restraint or got something nasty.
Let's go check it out.
You aren't hiding anything on...
Great. He's okay too.
Hold on. There's a troublesome...
She looks familiar.
Oh? You don't know? Setting allegiances aside, she's much more when facing an emanator who walks in the nihility. We must always tread carefully, no matter when...
An emanator of the nihility? Was she ever...
No. If it weren't for my father's death, I wouldn't have known about this either.
Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join... I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the Memo Keeper as well. And...
Absolutely not. We need to keep her away from him.
Shh, be careful. What's wrong?
Pourquoi là c'est tout flou?
Right
Ah bah,
now, their
c'est parti.
journeying together is actually saving us a lot. I can sense it. Death has cast its shadow once again. It's close. That Mr. Stellaron is clearly unfamiliar with Memoria. And that arrogant swan, always mindful of appearances, is unwilling to show all her cards. Only with...
Then all the more reason I should find them right now and tell them the truth.
But Black Swan is still here, with unknown intentions. If she chooses to twist the truth, you won't be able to... No need to rush things. There's still time to reveal the truth.
Absolutely not. Have you forgotten? As a Stellaron hunter, I have a 0-point mission. If there's even the slightest chance that Acheron might draw her blade, I cannot let him be there.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't care. Haven't you had enough of sacrificing yourself for duty?
My dream was destined to shatter from the start. But for them... Can I ask you for one more thing? There might be a way to have the best of both worlds, but I need to find death before them.
That's not hard. It's still lingering in this domain, but...
I don't know for sure, but it's worth a shot. Maybe it's not always hostile. And even if it is, Elio once said that I would face death 3 times in Penacony, and for this first death, I want to decide how it comes.
I just hope that reunion a moment ago... Go on. I've burned a hole through the Memoria that'll take you straight to the meme.
Got it. Thank you. There's no sign of anything. Could it have already left? Nothing strange here either. Wait. It's right here. I need...
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Already? There's no time. It's fine. It's fine. At least I get to choose how to die. Besides, this is just my first death. I still have plenty of time.
Ah oui, cette cinématique. Elle était lourde celle-là. Donc c'est sûr qu'après j'étais totalement dégoûté.
You should be able to recall at least some of what comes. She hoped to reveal the truth of the dreamscape to you through her own death. At the moment she was impaled, even the emanator of the nihility would falter, blade wavering in hesitation. Unfortunately, fate still played a cruel trick on her. After that, she arrived at Dreamflux Reef, land of the exiles, the true. However, at that time, she still couldn't venture deeper with peace of mind. Unable to reveal the truth, fortunately, a kind and caring, her worst fears didn't materialize. Death retreated on its own after that. Guided by Black Swan, you tried to uncover the truth behind Firefly's death. However, as you must have noticed, be it losing contact, those Memoria illusions were clearly left behind when she infiltrated Penacony from the memory zone. But that hardly matters. When she appeared before you again, she was already using a different identity. That encounter stirred the whirlpool.
Do you still dream, Hunter, of those slain by your hand? I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet. I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that, now it's my turn to ask.
Why ask when you already know the answer? I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. Therefore, I can sense it. You know who I am. You know this blade. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet top. You shouldn't know so much. Lost self and
Like I said, my memory isn't great. So what's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in telling you. On Penacony, Elio only gave me one. The Astral Express is not your enemy. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only...
Already on it. Before we part ways, no matter which path you and I walk, death is the inevitable finale. Even if we say farewell in the mortal realm, we shall have one final reunion when Terminus ascends to godhood once more. And the same...
I've already been to the Dreamflux Reef. It's not a secret that's hard.
Well, I'm afraid you have yet to realize just how awake you... It is precisely because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
ascends to godhood once more. Even if she's an emanator.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, that's your next stop.
Land of the dreams.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers.
Thanks. Huh? A phone?
You can turn him down. You know what I mean.
But Elio said I'm the perfect candidate.
Candidate? So Elio finally came to a conclusion.
Yes. He said he saw the fourth fate clearly. And there won't be any more surprises. He also chose me as the last survivor.
Which path is it?
The Nihility. After it engulfs everything, I must be the last survivor. Giving my all to turn the...
How ruthless.
However, it's a bit different from the other three. Before that, if possible, I must prevent him from being tainted by the power of Nihility. Even the slightest trace of it. After all, everything he carries is not only heavier, but also...
If possible, is it...
I suppose... even if I have to die for it.
In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending.
C'est pour ça qu'elle veut pas que Charon s'approche de lui. Enfin, de nous. Faut pas que le Stellaron soit contaminé par la nihilité. Sans quoi c'est qu'à la fin du monde.
Your guest room in reality is surprisingly modest. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that... You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them?
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father.
Well done, Dubra.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one, this is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted.
They sought refuge in the land of sleep. Children of the flame. This...
She won't be necessary. I alone.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no... Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it It's like it's been erased. Who are you? It's... No.
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the... My name is Constance.
C'est l'autre. Les Daliha.
We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you want her secret? I can give it to you. And then you can enjoy the banquet for me. wish you unforgettable memories.
Cut the mystical act. I'm absolutely certain you're not thousands of miles away. In that primordial memory zone, my acuity was blocked at every turn. I thought it was because of the family, but it turns out there was...
My, how aggressive. Are you backed into a corner? Or have you figured something out? What could bring Constance of the Everflame Mansion here?
Elle fait partie du camp de l'annihilation.
That's your fatal flaw, mysterious cremator. The Annihilation Gang has always operated in plain sight, with no secrets among its members.
Oh? Are you so sure? What if I'm just too capricious and can't help but betray any?
That's impossible. The Antimatter Legion has been after her this whole time.
Aren't you the same? The Garden of Recollection launched 14 pursuits trying to erase me. And in that final one, I died right in front of you, didn't I?
It really is you.
To interrupt another's reunion. Such a... After this, we'll have ourselves a nice long talk about your ingratitude. That's a peculiar look on your face. Before this, I was always anxious about this moment. Of course, everything about Penacony is more important than you think. To prevent other terrible outcomes, the Stellaron hunters were forced. If you're willing, and if you can endure it, I can keep going. Would you prefer to indulge in my double? Yeah, we were quite close. I've always thought that when two people are locked in a knife fight, with their blades pressed to each other's throats. Now, let's turn our gaze toward the Soon after, you finally learn Black Swan's intentions. She made a deal with the IPC to bring you before Aventurine. In order to reclaim Penacony, as a show of initial sincerity, he revealed his discovery to you. From that moment on, Aventurine embarked, willing to shatter the cornerstone as precious as life itself. He deceived Sunday with his schemes, earning himself with such a high-stakes gamble. He succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. The family's carefully guarded secret, but that's all about the living. In the same moment, Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you, but rather a destined life.
Brother, I don't understand. For a bird, does flying...
Since it falls to us to decide whether...
That really sounds like Mr. But let it soar free. If I had feathers and wings like it does, I definitely want to fly. Besides, Big Brother will help it, right?
But...
It's truly reassuring to hear such words before parting. Come, Sunday. Your little sister will...
Mr. Go...
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it divine tribute. Today, more than one little bird will... Come here, child.
What did she give you, Miss Robin?
Sorry.
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool attacked you and...
Oh, it's hard to call it a gift. When the fool killed me, they put a mask on my face. But when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef, it was gone.
As for that mask of yours, is it really called?
She might be hinting at something.
Speaking of which, how is that anomaly of yours doing now?
I'm gradually getting better. There's no denying that Dreamflux Reef also spreads the harmony. And it hasn't been affected by the family's traitor. As for my loss of voice, I still need to keep in...
If you need any help, just...
Thanks to your help, I'm starting to get... But Dreamflux Reef is so isolated.
That's easy. Just head to where all the action is. Want me to show you the way?
I'll take a walk around by myself. Thanks.
Les personnages de l'histoire. Mais il n'y a que elle.
Miss Robin? That voice. Over here. Are you...
So you did notice me after all. Sorry, but I can't show myself right now. Could we talk somewhere more?
To be honest, I have no...
I get it. But I can assure you, this isn't a trap. There are anomalies in the 12 hours. We are suspicious of the Dream Master's
Lead the way. But let me be clear. Agreeing to...
Understood. My companion...
Blue flames. Is there a cremator among Miss Firefly's companions? Miss Firefly?
Sorry, just a moment. My companion...
This way?
Avant de prendre le stream, j'ai eu le temps de faire mes shorts là, sur Festival des Lanternes.
As expected of the Harmony's favorite. Passing through such dense memoria. Hello. You may call me the Daliha for now. This is our cozy new home in the sweet dream.
A new home burned out of the sweet dream? If you really wish to have a proper conversation, you shouldn't...
I apologize. But she's different from other cremators. She has no intention of stealing memories. The same goes for me. I've never wished to destroy this. I really like Penacony as a tourist. This is my first time dreaming. And Penacony's...
Thanks. So...
I'm sure you've noticed it too. The Dream Master Gopher would completely merge with the dreamscape, becoming virtually omniscient and omnipotent in Penacony. But now, to find out why, we conducted some investigations. In the primordial dreamscape, we uncovered a crime that he had buried away. We suspect that's why his powers aren't what they used to be. And that's...
Crime?
I'll show you later. Belonging to his family. You wouldn't believe me unless you saw it.
You've indeed uncovered many clues. But before we proceed, I must confirm your true intentions.
My purpose is about a reunion. Arresting, will you believe me?
Miss Firefly, that expression and tone of yours just now...
Expression?
That's the look one has when describing what they hold most dear. When I first left Penacony, the Dream Master gave me...
For a leader of the 5 lineages, that's pretty cheap, isn't it?
Since then, I've walked the path of harmony as a path until I returned once again for the 12 hours converged by the Dream Master. I believe that the path he once pointed to might not have been named the Harmony. That's why I gradually became incompatible with the sweet.
So, which path?
It's not clear yet. There aren't many clues about this, but I suspect it's the Order.
Thank you, Miss Robin. You've helped us clear up many of our doubts.
What is it?
Come with me. It's time to see it. Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long, romantic
Brooklyn Tiernan. I remember that name. A Galaxy Ranger, worthy of admiration. When Penacony was...
That's why we had to come here. We suspect that after turning away from the family,
How could that be? History as we know it may be long gone. But people's memories, if we can master the technique, we'll be able to pierce them.
Is this Memoria? Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices. Some names were remembered, but others...
What are you doing? Indeed. Our true foe is that abominable fate. Then why? Easy, child. You struck the strike I just delivered. Dishonorable though it may be, did not miss. Here and now. But I was clearly... Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant, a Glamoth knight passing through. But have you ever wondered why? Right after that. Could it be? The Glamoth knight, born to purge the swarm, turned out to be a path strider. The sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation. You brought it here. And how I can leave. I can't die. I don't want. That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your secrets for the sake of the sweet dream. But striking you down, that paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. You shall become my darkest crime. In the beginning of a great... Your remains shall become the foundation for eternal...
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you should...
Laying the foundation for... At that time, she was trying to escape her own destiny. But when the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by. Even though she died while fighting against... It was her own choice. Because, like, any ordinary person...
Is she your friend?
Yes. And in many moments, looking at her is like...
I know it won't undo what's been done, but... I'm sorry. No matter what purpose, I promise you. When all of this is over, regardless of the outcome, I'll tell everyone about it.
Thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Even if the Dream Master is after the power of the propagation...
That's exactly why we came to find you. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be a mere coincidence that the Dream Master is pushing forward with his various machinations now. And you were chosen to perform for...
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone?
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory. By letting it stir up the memory zone, I can follow the flow of Memoria, and whether I succeed or not, I'll return your memories to you safe and...
Let a cremator access my memories?
I also think it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you can use tuning to leave a safeguard in our minds, preventing any...
There's no need. Let's get may the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall. This is a...
So this is what star power looks like. You... All right. Oh? What's this?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster. Let's go.
Nothing but lies, my dear. Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper? Tell me.
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you? Be smart and take a hint.
Oh, because you're busy pretending to be a Stellaron hunter? Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice, why not to make a trip back to reality? Ask that silver...
How did you... All right, you. Still can't help sticking your nose...
Who exactly?
She's just a cremator who manipulated memories and pretended to be a Stellaron hunter's companion.
What about Miss Firefly?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. She's quite something. She'll only be stuck there temporarily. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday is worried about your safety. He tasked me with finding... As for this Daliha, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory zone through just one memory?
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up fashionably late when we're about to make progress. Who's the untrustworthy one here, I wonder?
Save your excuses. I bring a message from Mr. Sunday that will prove...
Just a message? Don't you find that a bit ridiculous?
Let's give it a try. It's only 2 words. Charmony, Dove. I don't know the details, but Mr. Sunday said...
Indeed. Unless it's an extreme situation.
The IPC, Astral Express, and now you're even taking us, but you just had to choose the path of your own demise? Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that eager to rekindle our...
Well, you are the Daliha, after all. I have to keep an eye on what kind of trouble... I've been questioning this for a long time. How could Destiny's slave possibly accept someone like you, whose very nature is betrayal?
And what's the deal with the Stellaron hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too dangerous.
Many thanks.
Mais j'arrive pas à savoir s'il y a les gentils ou s'il y a les méchantes.
You've gotten more composed. Or have you just gotten... She's already left this area. There's no way you can catch up.
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly did I do to her? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the cremator's fire in her memories.
Une étincelle de feu.
It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll revert back to that good child who was born to walk on the Order. You're the one who's run out of time.
I see. Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron hunter. Your true ally is the Dream Master.
Oh, aren't you clever? How about a little reward for that?
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods, you can't handle me alone.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent. return to righteousness.
Now, can you still keep your cool?
He actually gave you strength through the divine law. The Dream Master would go...
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers?
Unfortunately, you lost your composure.
comprends rien. Elle est en train d'altérer tous les trucs en fin de compte.
In the dreamscape,
Donc tout ce qu'elle nous raconte, c'est jamais passé. Si.
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite persistent. Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain unchanged. Run faster. I love watching people resist. Love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment. No matter where you run, I will I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use the cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals.
What?
Never changed.
On est où? On dirait une zone dans Furious.
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show.
Je peux l'ajouter dans l'équipe.
The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to
the moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, you've betrayed every single... Besides, after not seeing each other for so long, and now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me. The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle. Rather than toying with me, you were leaving gaps everywhere for me to cremate.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything that would harm Gopher Wood, nor a good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding. Always try.
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not draw the garden's attention.
Back to your old trick.
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important. After putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom.
Why, of course.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path.
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Weren't you really
Oh, elle était stylée là.
in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that end. Look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself has ceased to exist.
Voilà, il y a du sang doré sur un trône.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed from that path. yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection, yet I can still show you. If you have time, I can help you savor.
Go ahead and savor it on your own. I want to put it behind me, but can't you tell me something I don't already know?
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last wishes carried out to perfection. And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? I came here to fulfill Duke. This was his command to me. Make the Knights of Penacony crumble and wither. Leave naught but a tomb of In other words, everything on Penacony related to the Remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of Memoria. How? Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil. Oh yes.
Et en fin de compte, là, elle est sur la voie de la nihilité.
Remembrance includes you, of course.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway.
That's exactly why I'm saying you only think you understand me. As an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion. As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubts too, leaving nothing like the destruction. Betrayal is but a fleeting moment. And before it came, whether with Duke Inferno, Gopher Wood, or Firefly, I wasn't pretending.
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memories.
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Don't worry, I only went with the flow, suppressing her power a little to make it easier for you. I trust. You're someone who knows how to return There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite intriguing. Stellar. Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks. And think, I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron hunter, this time, I might have... So stop thinking you figured me out. I don't want to miss out. Betrayal isn't in my nature. Greed is.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill? Unless you're on your deathbed, I don't believe you're actually being this honest.
I can make an exception for you. But most people, sometimes I resent memories. Because some people don't deserve to witness my radiant bloom again in their memories. And besides, you're no better when it comes to greed. On my deathbed.
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more.
Bon, c'est bien Penacony déjà.
I see now. A piece of worm eaten. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
C'est une nouvelle zone du coup? Non, pas spécialement.
It's him.
Ah si, un truc chrono à réparer. Ok.
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here. Ladies, which one of us would you say is the...
Mr. Aventurine.
Oh, the game's over. And I scored a bit.
Oh, what?
The Nihility Emanator cut me. And I died in the most spectacular...
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves...
Still better than having no invites at all. My dear, helpful lady.
You two are really something.
You're You're quite interesting, Mr. You weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason. You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the 10 stone hearts. Right now, you'll be easy.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to gamble. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand.
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than...
Hold up. No, Mr. Aventurine. Congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But from what I know, you should be at...
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to enjoy a good... Thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone, and then... my desire led me here. As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. You can traverse... Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you? Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing in return. How to escape alive if... To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover... Rosalina Jane Estella, the former undertaking once belonging to this nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape secrets, everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dreamscape to her group. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly...
Mr. Aventurine, do you...
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, using the technology from the Zarina Earth system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreams. When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape, and those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours. Seeking, the family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing... In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities. As for me... maybe I ran into a good doctor. From the look of this place, he's the one who let me blunder my way in. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. Looks like I'm pretty lucky. I can't...
It would seem fate is truly fascinating. Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the propagation, why did he have to haunt years ago? He had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, with the sudden fall of... Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared uninvited, and everything began to turn once again. The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memory zone?
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the most critical.
So, what exactly?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person?
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere when he attempted to merge with the dreamscape. He transformed himself.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it...
the first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin, guiding her on.
Repent and return to righteousness.
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. At the same time, it serves as a constraint to ensure I won't act recklessly. And the third law...
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow.
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it was an all-out attack.
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. Not even. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law. The moment the plan was set in motion, Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed in. And the swarm disaster shall reappear again. The moment has finally come. Every side. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. Don't be too mad.
Elle est dure à suivre.
Though it wasn't my original intention, I wanted to.
Bon, j'aimerais bien que ça se finisse vite.
Alas, I couldn't make it happen. Indeed. How could a As you can see, the Order truly is a harsh path, but then something as Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly, that place turned out to be. She revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you as a Stellaron. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the life of the watchmaker Mikhail. It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony, the foundation of the but you know now that his words weren't entirely. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated. See? Even though you. Until. Following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage. However, you may have noticed that during this period, you returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail. While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily. Even if you've traveled together, that old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No. I think it's quite a legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking toward.
Ha! You're quite like the Nameless. Awkward, but admirably so.
Maybe we can't walk the same path.
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme. How did it end up here?
Sorry, I want to go check that out.
Oh, so you're into fluffies too.
Sandy Jade. Wesh.
Passphrase, respond at once. Well,
because people are afraid to wake up from.
Perfect. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon.
Is this real?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions.
Bon, je peux encore faire un petit bout de quête, mais je peux pas faire beaucoup.
Hello. Please submit identity verification for Agent.
Who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough. So Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't be.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their.
Buddy.
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me. But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel.
Your intel? With Kafka's Spirit Whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a dream? Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why did...
Oh, really? Then what if you were to die 3...
Then why is this the first time we're comparing notes?
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream? Every single time, just when I was about to reach you, poof, she'd vanish with you.
Who exactly is Constance?
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agendas. She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master schemes would be carried out. I've been looking everywhere for you just to give you this spoiler.
A nightmare?
Tell you straight up? No way. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with...
That's way too cryptic. I can't...
Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you doesn't mean you get to pin it on me.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now...
Sorry, I'll catch you later. Thanks. At least you brought...
Which part was good news?
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins. What does the Dream Master gain from recreating the swarm disaster?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the... Silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Otherwise, there's a lady who won't be too pleased. Sorry,
but you're not going it. This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth and devour the world. The swarm disaster will be trapped here. And
unless a kind memo keeper lends a helping hand.
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed.
Oh.
Glory above all, my friends. In the face of the omen of evil, we must stand united more than ever. Allow...
Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty, traversing this cosmos to eradicate in the name of beauty. The one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here. In this dreamscape...
Passing night. You found just the right person. I am an IPC envoy trapped here. Lend me your...
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much. What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us try to reason with him? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Where are we going? To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to come to fruition. We'll need an emanator to step in.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire...
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the charm?
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony.
After you've lived through the best of times, sword. So that's how it is. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an eon. This confrontation is far more
What do you mean?
I believe Firefly is trying to say...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Because one of the lines said...
3 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will all but the death granted to me by the Planet of Festivities was for my first death. I chose how it would come and what it would change. For the next two.
Have you made...
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
Yeah. Farewell. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality. Where the Dream Master executes all his schemes.
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Dream Master,
No. Just one.
don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, but his actions aren't baseless.
Please continue.
Thank you. I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That Glamoth night he killed. Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place.
I don't need your guidance to get...
But you need someone to decipher the...
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. What is this place?
Oak Manor.
Putain, mon PC il est
Once
correct.
part of the Dewlight
Il est encore en
Pavilion.
retard.
Before becoming the
Est-ce
Dream
que je peux arrêter là?
He used to hold family councils here. But it's been
Ah, c'est le skin de roi de mai.
years now. Sinking into the prime.
C'est quoi ça? Un matériau de trace d'élévation. Ah d'accord.
Primordial memory zone.
Ouais, du coup, faut que je réfléchisse pour le cadeau de bienvenue. Je sais pas si Aventurine est corps bien dans la méta et tout. S'il est corps utile dans beaucoup d'équipes. Avoir la E2 d'Acheron me mettrait très bien, je pense. Ça fait plus de recharge d'énergie en gros. Lui, je l'ai, mais je l'ai pas build. Elle, je l'ai, mais E0. Elle, je l'ai E0. Lui, je l'ai pas, mais je m'en fous. Elle, je l'ai pas, mais je m'en fous. Et lui, je l'ai pas, mais... Faut que je regarde plus précisément les... Genre les équipes d'Acheron et tout. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a en top team qui est là? Et puis on verra. Hop. Mais c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Normalement, si tout va bien, on se retrouve demain. Ah oui, il y a eu trop Twitch aussi. Attendez, je récupère tout. Ouais, il me reste 50 jets de stellaire à récupérer. C'est bien, je les ai en regardant mon propre stream. Enfin, encore, je le regarde même pas. C'est juste un retour. Hop, ça c'est fait. Ça, je peux arrêter. Et du coup, bah, c'est tout pour moi. Amenez ça là. Du coup, tac, je vous mets le lien du YouTube pour avoir accès aux rediffusions de live et aux shorts. En ce moment, il y a que des shorts qui sortent. Faut que je programme des VOD. Faut que je le fasse. Et le YouTube. Le YouTube. Là. Là. Non, le Twitter. Le Twitter pour être averti des lives. Et puis voilà. Sur ce, bah moi je vais aller coucher. Et on se retrouve normalement demain après-midi vers 13h. On fera un stream genre 13h, 16h. Ça me paraît bien. Et bon, on finira cette quête là. Je pense qu'il doit rester à peu près 1 heure de quête. Et on verra ce qu'on fait. Si on continue... Bah si on fait la quête pionnière avec le nouveau monde. Ou si on garde pour faire tout d'un coup. On verra. Déjà, faut que je vois combien de temps ça prend. Si ça prend plus d'1 heure, ce sera peut-être un peu chiant. Mais bon. Allez. Je vous remets les liens. Et je vous dis bah, à demain. Allez, ciao ciao.